Shalom, this is your Ark. Yah is magnified, coming back with another informative video. I titled this video, The Passport is Property of the United States Government. But before I tackle this subject, as always, I must state for the record, I'm not a lawyer, I do not practice law, and I do not pretend to. All my videos are for informational and educational purposes only. They're all facts and all truth. Nothing more, nothing less. So with that being said, let's get to it. Okay, I'm just doing this quick video, guys, to show y'all that the passport is, in fact, property of the United States government, okay? And the main reason why I'm making this is because you have people actually believing that because they have a passport and also, they claim not to be a United States citizen, but a state citizen, that removes them underneath the jurisdiction of the United States government, which I proved in my last video, your allegiance, which is far from the truth, okay? So I just want to do this quick video just to further show the guys that, working with me and looking at my videos for better understanding that, the passport is in fact property of the United States government. And I'm going to show you from two different sources. One source coming out of a book, the next source coming from the internet. So let's get this information and understanding, guys. So let's pick this up at subsection 51.9, where it states, passport, property of the United States government. Then it states, a passport shall at all times remain the property of the United States and shall be returned to the government upon demand. Okay? So if the passport is property of the United States and it must be returned to the government upon demand, then it means that what? The United States government controls it. And if you have the United States property in your possession and you claiming that possession to be yours, and you're claiming that you have control over that possession, that means that you are what? Also claiming to be property of the United States. So again, it doesn't matter if you claim to be a state citizen or not, okay, or a U.S. citizen or a U.S. national or a state national. It doesn't matter. It still all will take you back to what? Being underneath the control of the United States government. Okay, but let's continue. Subpart B, application. We're going to go over the Black's Law Dictionary for the term application as well, so we can all get better understanding of what an application is. But let's pick this up at 5120, general. Then it states, an application for a passport or for an amendment of a passport should be completed upon such forms as may be prescribed by the department. Okay, so when you're filling out an application, you must fill it out at the department, right? Okay, so now this is right here, just one source. So now let's go to the internet so you all can get the same codes, and we're gonna read the same exact thing twice, okay? Just to show y'all, out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, let each matter be established. So this is one witness. Let's go to the next witness. Okay, so let's pick this up at govregs.com, okay, guys, so we can get better understanding of what's going on. So as you can see, this is the U.S. Code of Federal Regulations. Then it says regulations most recently checked for updates on December 15th, 2019, which was yesterday. Okay, so they always check for updates just to make sure everything is current. So let's click right here. Let's go to 51.2. Right? 51.2. Passports issued to nationals only. Okay? A national and a citizen are basically interchangeable. The only difference is between a national and a citizen is that a national pledges an allegiance to a state. Okay? A citizen is also a national, but a citizen is one that was actually born in the United States, who has a birth certificate. That's a United States citizen. Okay? A national is one that was pledged and gave his allegiance to that state. And by that state, he gave his allegiance to that state. That state also turns him over to the United States Constitution and United States government, okay? If you have any questions about that, go back and watch my video called Allegiance. It'll break that down more. And also my video called, I did like a year or so ago, called State National and State Citizen. Go back and check those 2 videos out. But let's scroll back up. Let's go to 51.7. We read this earlier. Passport, property of the United States government. Like I said, I just want to show y'all out of the mouth of 2 witnesses. Let's establish the matter. A, it states a passport at all times remain the property of the United States and must be returned to the U.S. government upon demand. Then it states B. Law enforcement authorities who take possession of a passport for use in an investigation or prosecution must return the passport to the department on completion of the investigation and or prosecution, right? We just read that. Further proving that it is property of the state, and we also read about amendment of the passport. It states, except for the convenience of the U.S. government, no passport may be amended. Okay? So I just wanted to share with y'all, two witnesses basically stating the same thing. One out of the book and one coming from online. Okay? So we can get better understanding of what's truly really going on. So now, in order for one to get a passport, they must what? Apply for one. So now let's go to the Black Law Dictionary for application. Let's go. Okay, as you all can see, we're coming out of the Black Law Dictionary. I think this is the 6th edition this time. It states, application, a putting to, placing before, preferring a request or petition to, or before a person. The act of making a request for something. Okay? So, whenever you're applying for something, or you're putting an application in for something, you're what? Requesting for something. Okay? You're petitioning for something. That's an application. But let's go down to apply. Apply means to what? To make a formal request or petition, usually in writing, to a court, officer, board, or company for the granting of some favor or of some rule of order which is within his or their power or discretion. Okay? So basically, when you apply for something, you're asking for someone to do something for you that's in their power or in their discretion. Basically stating that if you apply for if you apply for the U.S. passport, then the agency have a right to grant or deny that application. Okay? Only how one can be denied a passport if he's on child support is that he must be over $2,500 in the arrears. Okay? If you're under $2,500 in the arrears, then you can apply for a passport. You can be $2,499 in the hole in the arrears. You can apply for a passport. Okay? Now, if you're over $2,500 in the arrears, then you have to fight the good fight to still try to get that passport, man. They're not just going to voluntarily give you that. Why? Because they consider you a flight risk. Matter of fact, let me show proof that you got to be $2,500 over or more in order for them to reject your passport for failure to pay child support. Okay, so as you all can see, we're coming from travel.state.gov, right? This is the same website you go on if you want to apply for a passport, okay? But also, as you can see on there, it states the United States Department, the U.S. Department of State, right? That's the same thing it states on the passport card at the bottom. If you have the picture card, the photo card, okay? But let's stroll up to see about child support, okay? On the website, it states child support payments. If you owe $2,500 or more in child support, you are not eligible to receive a U.S. passport. Why is that, guys? Because they feel as though that you will be a flight risk, especially if you owe so-called thousands of dollars in back child support. They will hold you as a flight risk, okay? And they feel as though if you go to another country, then when you get to that other country, you can go to that embassy and what? Renounce your United States citizenship. And that's what they don't want, okay? So if you owe $2,500 and you want a passport, you have to fight for that, okay? It's not going to be simple that you simply file it without your social security number or, try to say that you're not a United States citizen and stuff like that. No, that's not going to work, okay? You just have to fight the good fight. You have to challenge them on everything, respond back to everything until you get what you desire, okay? Like I tell you guys, man, this is not an easy fight, okay? They're just not going to voluntarily let you walk away. You have to put in blood, sweat, and tears when you're fighting this beast, man. That's only right. But if you stroll down, they also give you the steps that they want you to take in order to receive your passport if you're over $2,500 in arrears, okay? But for the brothers that's not in the arrears or don't have $2,500 in arrears or way less than that, then simply go down there and apply for a passport if you need one. You know, if you need one and you want one, it's easy to do. Just go down and apply for one. But it's for those that's over 2,500, you know, you have to lace them gloves up, man, and be ready to fight. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. But that's all I'm going to do for today. If you all need my help, hit me up in my email at y'allismagnified@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I have more testimonies coming, guys. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'm trying to tell you, more testimonies coming. It's going to be powerful. So with that being said, I say shalom.